Hi there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 3 of Stray Cat Style, Conversations with Stray Cat Style. I am going to be interviewing the lovely Michelle of Trucker Dat Thrifts. Really excited to have her aboard on with this series, and we're going to give it just a moment so people can hop on and join us. Hopefully it will be a really good turnout because there's going to be a lot of fun things that we're going to be discussing. Hey Jesse, welcome. I am waiting for Michelle to hop on. Let me go on and see if I can invite her and see if that helps. Let's see, Trucker. When she gets in here. Hi, Nikki. Good morning. Well, it's not morning for you, is it? It's afternoon. It's afternoon. Now, Michelle, she has a live that she's doing. So we're going to make sure that we're going to try and keep this to 45 minutes, around 45 minutes. We're going to try and keep it at that. And yeah, as soon as I said that, I'm like, that time is not right. That time is not right. I am wearing a few pieces from a few different resellers. These are from Lee's Second Chance. This jacket is from Valley of the Mod. Really love both of them. And this hat was just something I picked up for myself. I always like to do a little bit of a like shout out. Let me see what it looks like with my if I can plug it in. Yeah, I can. With my light while we're waiting for her. Because it seems like, does the lighting seem like it's okay to you guys? Does it seem like it's okay? Yes or no? Does it seem like I should use my ring light or does it look fine? It's going to be a bummer. Thank you. It's going to be a bummer if I'm not able to see comments on my computer because that definitely helps. Hopefully Michelle will be hopping in soon. Let me go on and tag her. Also. There we go. Oh, she's here. She's here. Yay. Never mind. Let me go on and invite her. Let's see. Trucker. All right. We're going to go on and do the invite, get her in here. It's a little dark, but okay. So it's a little dark because I wanted to be able to fly over to YouTube without a problem. Oh, and there she go, wearing those cute glasses.
Hey, y'all,
That's what I am talking about.
I'm so sorry I'm late, Kat. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I know that you're doing you're doing a live, so you're probably like getting things together, so it's all good. I'm gonna see if this makes the lighting a little bit. I'm gonna do some adjusting now that we're split screen. Let's see what happens when I do my light. Oh, that's a little better. That's better.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Yay. So I know that you're limited in time, so we'll give you a second to get settled, and then we'll just go on and start the intro. Girl, those glasses look so cute. You have them in every color, don't you?
Thank you. I don't have every color, but that's my goal.
That's your goal. Oh, girl. Okay, so. Well, why don't I quickly, while people are popping on, why don't I go on and share this? If you want to share to people, feel free. Let's go on and share it. Let's get some people in here because this is going to be a blast. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall to the side. It's been shaking.
Yeah.
It's shaking. I don't know. It's shaking right now. Let's see. Let's get some invites in here. I know some people are working, so they're not going to be able to join, but we'll get. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. I'm really excited to hear more about your journey and stuff. I'm so excited. You just don't know. Okay, so she's here. Let's see. Nikki's here. Let's see.
We just came from home. I went to breakfast this morning.
Uh-huh.
with Simply Dope, met up with her.
Oh.
And then we went, my husband and I just got back from Walmart shopping for the truck. Hey. So I'm like, oh, trying to get it together.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's life. I'm like, today's my invoice day, and I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm just like stepping back, going, oh, I'm overwhelmed. You know, I'm still like, my whole typing thing is not up to par yet, so I'm just like, oh, so much to do, so much to do.
I
And Josh does all
was
he
thinking
does all
about
the shipping.
canceling my live. Cause I'm like, but I'm just gonna do it because I canceled my last live. So I'm just gonna do it today.
Oh, well,
Yeah. I
you
don't want
know,
to disappoint people.
you know, 45 minutes is a good amount of time to really kind of discuss it. I do have my timer on, like to see the amount of time that we're on. So we'll make sure that we keep it in line. I wanted to welcome everyone that has jumped on already. I'm Kat of StrayKatStyle. I do a lot of live shows here on Instagram, and then I am on various platforms. I started conversations with StrayKatStyle because I was seeing a lack of visibility of people that look like me that are in the resale world. And so that were being really, really, really popular. And you were seeing other ones. And I knew that there were plenty out there that people just didn't know about. Now you come on, we're a community, and it's really funny because on Instagram, it is a smaller community than you can realize.
Right.
You know, once you start going to somebody's live, you do that, then you start seeing the same people around and stuff. It is a village, it is a community. And so I was like, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to learn about these ladies because everybody has their own unique story, how they came to thrifting, how they came to reselling, what their business model is. Everybody has their own kind of vision for that.
Yes.
So then I started creating StrayKatStyle because conversations, because for me, fashion has always been my armor. I was not always outgoing. I was really, really shy.
Really?
And once I discovered fashion and what it could do for me, and as far as my self-confidence, there was no turning back. So it's like, everybody has their own journey. So this is a really, really fun opportunity to learn about these lovely ladies. Now, I'm going to allow her to reintroduce herself, even if you're not familiar with her. You're probably here because you know that I'm going to be talking to her today. It is the lovely Michelle of Trucker Dat Thrifts.
Yeah.
Not that, D-A-T, baby, D-A-T. So when I first started seeing her on Instagram, it's like she just blew up. I liked her style. I liked her vision. And so I'm like, she was one of the ladies that I reached out to get to know better. And so I'm going to let her introduce herself, and then we're going to get down to it. So
hello.
Go on and introduce yourself.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Kat. I really am honored, and I truly appreciate this. I didn't know I blew up. I didn't know I blew up, but I've been dibbling dabbling in these Instagram streets pretty well, so I'm content where I am. I am Michelle Locke, the owner of Mrs. Unlocked Treasures LLC, also known as the Trucker Dat Thrifts. Yes. I'm originally from California, from the San Francisco Bay Area, from a small town called East Palo Alto. And
I know that.
yeah. And I live here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am really a truck driver. Really a truck driver. I say that because a lot of people are like, once they see who I am, they're like, wow, you're really a trucker. Like, you really drive the trucks. Yes, I really drive the trucks, and I've been doing it. It'll be 5 years this September. Yep.
Wow. Wow. So, okay. So how long have you been a truck driver?
It'll be 5 years this comes September.
5 years. But did you because you mentioned your husband. Was your husband is he a trucker too?
Yes.
Did he get you into it?
Yes.
Like,
so
did you ride along? Because some people, their spouse will be doing it, but then they kind of ride along. So I worded that incorrectly. Were you doing it with him before you started doing it yourself? Or did you start at the same time?
So my husband, he started, this is his 10th year. So he started 5 years before me, trucking, because the kids were too young for me to get into it. And I waited until our youngest child was 13, which
Mhm.
probably at the time probably shouldn't have been something I did. I think for myself that I really kind of should have started when they were a little younger, not
Mhm.
so much into their adolescent stages, but yeah. So I've been driving I drive with my husband. I'll never drive by myself ever. I drive,
Oh, so you always are partnered up.
yes,
Okay, I'm wondering. Sometimes I'm wondering, like, how is she filming this? How is she
yes,
filming this? She's driving a big old truck, and she rolling.
yeah,
So
yeah. My
the
husband,
huckster's in there.
yeah, yes, yes, I
That would be what? That'd be how. That'd be
yeah.
how. So okay, so you've been doing it for 5 years. Your husband's been doing it for 10, and so how did you? Let's back up a little bit. I want to know like what your fashion history is. Like, did you have a time when you're like, oh, okay, I just love fashion in general. I've been, because some people started going to thrift stores and things like that when they were little. With there would be a family member that used to do it. What's your like kind of your love of fashion? Like explain like how you came to like love fashion and then rolled into doing lifestyles.
So basically, my fashion sense came from an early age because I'm the only girl from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, she shopped every day of her life that she could shop every single day
Mm-hmm.
of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was younger, she would shop at the thrift stores. I
Mm-hmm.
remember there was a time when I was going to high school and my mom, she didn't have the money to get new school clothes right away.
Mm-hmm.
And Guess jeans were very popular
Mm-hmm.
at that time. Guess jeans and Jabot jeans. And I was like, I didn't want to go to school if I didn't have a pair of Guess jeans and
Oh.
Jabot jeans. My mom found a way. She took me to a Goodwill in Palo Alto, California. And they
Mm-hmm.
it was two pair of Guess jeans that I was able to get and a pair of Jabot jeans.
Oh.
The Guess jeans were like a peanut butter color, and then
Ooh.
the other pair was a red color, and then my Jabots were just basic brown blue jean Jabots.
Could you
And
imagine if you still have those right now?
I know, I know,
Peanut
and I
butter.
I know. And they were $7 at the time. I remember all of that. I
Oh.
was a freshman going to high school. Yep.
So did you have that fire? Was that fire lit right then? Or were you just, because I know for me it was a necessity when I first started doing it also. So how did that come about?
So the fire actually didn't get lit in me for as far as like my own fashion sense
Mm-hmm.
until I was a junior in high school. That's when I started dressing myself,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much shopping for myself. When I was a
Mm-hmm.
junior in high school, my mom did it from, listen, because I was so tiny growing up. I was really a tiny kid,
Mm-hmm.
short, only 5'1" now. But I was really tiny. And my
Mm-hmm.
mom, up until 11, made me wear the socks with the frillies around them and the foo-foo dresses, like up until like 11 years old. But I was
Oh.
like, I don't want to wear these dresses no more. So
You're
my
like,
fashion
Mom, come
didn't
on.
kick in till, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
till like 17 years old.
Uh-huh.
That's when I was, and then I was pretty well known in high school. Like, okay, she got a little something going on for herself.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I pretty much got it for myself.
Yeah. Tracy, April, she was saying she never even heard of the second
Yeah,
one, the
well,
second brand.
yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
you
That
need
is
to,
so vintage.
spell it for her. Spell it for her.
Isn't
Spell
it
it for her. I'm
like
trying to remember how you spell it.
GAUGA? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly. Hey Siri, Jabot jeans. So it's GIRBAUD. Girl.
Oh, it's Francois Jabot.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Um, I have some of those in my closet, girl.
Do
I got some of those
you?
right now.
Do
I have
you?
some of those in my
What
closet.
size
I
are
do, I do, I
they?
do. So, guys, we got 12,000, we got 1,200 pairs of jeans in our Poshmark closet. Yeah, I got Jabot in there. Jabot, yeah. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
I
I've
bring
got at least
that.
one pair. I might have more than that. I think I might even have a red line pair. They might be red line. Yeah, I got some in there. I'm gonna have
Wow.
to come up, see if they're your size. You're gonna have to
Yes,
give
for
DM me,
sure.
girl. Hit me up in the
Oh,
DMs
that
because they're
was,
really cool. We have a few pairs. We came across a few pairs. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was in 89, 88, 89. Yeah. Those are
They're gonna be
true,
looking. They probably
whew,
left off to go look at it.
like, right. I love Jabot jeans. That was one of my favorite pair in Guess jeans.
I'm not sure what year they came out. Somebody asked what year they came out, but I don't
I
remember. But I know that they
they
were in
out.
the 80s, like the early
Mhm.
80s. They started getting really, really
Yep.
popular. And y'all, I
If
offer
you
my
had some
Instagram
Jabot,
fam.
you was doing big things.
I know because they had a little like T on it. You guys, I give all my Insta family half off my Poshmark closet. So if you want you want to go get some vintage fire jeans, just get it. I got some Coogie, whatever way you want to pronounce it. I got those in there too. So it's like, it's quite a bit. So, okay, so you got those jeans, you got the fire lit. Okay, so then because you have children, do you use that? Do you use that with your children's clothing? Are they like into like going to thrift stores? Because my kids are off and on. Sometimes they like to, and then they're like, no, I don't want to do it. Are your kids into it
So
also?
the only one of my children is my youngest child. He is so into vintage. He loves the vintage tees. He loves, like, last year I went over here to the thrift con. He's the only one that came with, well, my oldest son drove me over there. He sat in the car, and then my youngest son, we went inside. He really enjoys the thrifting. Like, for his 17th birthday, I was like, we were bugging him, like, what do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do? He's like, I just want to go thrifting. Boom.
Oh, that's
It
so
was
fire.
money,
That's
and
awesome.
he went.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just partner
awesome.
that thrift.
Uh, well, my daughter, she went shopping recently, and she did some fast fashion, but she also went to like Savers and some other places, and she got some really cool things. Like somebody asked the name of my closet is StrayKatStyle. Y'all, I have Sassoon, I have Gloria Vanderbilt, I got Guess, all of those like ones that like I got all of them high waisted, like them all. Calvin Klein vintage,
I
all
can't
of
wait to
that.
go look.
Nothing gets between me and my Calvin Kleins.
Okay.
Yes, I got
Calvin
them.
Klein's was the mess too. Yes.
They were good for your bum bum.
Yes. Yes.
It's right. They're
Yes.
like, ooh, they look that nice. Like, cause not all jeans are like that. Like, get
Not
on your
all
butt, they'll
jeans are
flatten it.
like that.
Yes. So yeah, so that was my little plug. But people like they're like, always, do you have this during my live? And I'm just like, ladies, I got 5,000 items. I can't pull everything out
Right.
during this live. I can't just go in my closet, get your shop on, get your size on, just go happy. DM me. I'll hook you up. So it's like it's really crazy. Okay, so you got a kid that's already fired up. The other ones are gonna come. They may come and like come to it late when they see a
Yeah.
kiddo rocking the good stuff
Well,
because you can get it for less.
so my other kids will thrift.
Mm-hmm.
They will thrift. My daughter, she's in between. She's more modern for sure. She's 21, so she's into, But and then my 20-year-old son, he just don't care. He'll slap on a hoodie and some jeans and go. Like, you know, he's good. He's not into fashion like that. As long as he
So you
got some
have
good
do you have three
tennis on,
kiddos?
he's good. Huh?
You have three? Do you have three
3 children.
children? Three children. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's be more not general, but tell me what is your philosophy with fashion? Because I've seen you wear different styles, but a lot of it's kind of like urban fire, kind of like what's colorful. So what is your like fashion? Like the way when you want to put it out there, like this is me, this is me, this is what I love.
So I am a tennis shoe person, sneaker person. I don't care. I wear them with a
Mhm.
dress. I'll wear them with a jumper. I will dress it up with a blazer, my tennis up with a blazer. Like, that's me. So my fashion sense is this. Like I said, I really didn't have a voice for my clothing as far as what I wanted to wear until I was around 17 years old. And I really love Prince.
I can tell.
Love Prince. I love everything about Prince. I cut my hair like Prince. I wear the Prince jackets. I just love Prince. But I'm a rocky. I love boots and I love tennis. Those are my like, two go-to, you know. Even on the truck, I'm wearing some cute boots. My shoes got to be fly on the truck. Like, you know, it's about the feet for me.
So then are you just wear what? I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. I start from the feet, whatever I see, whatever I'm feeling that day. As far as my feet go, I get from the toe dressed up. You know how some people start from, I'm gonna pick this shirt and I'm gonna pick, no, I start from the feet. I've always been that way though. Whatever shoes I want to wear that day, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, I can wear these pants or I can wear this dress, or, you know, that's how I do it.
You know, I've done that with earrings. I'm like, I'm going to wear these earrings. So what colors am I going to put with it? Like, I don't know why I'm all in red and black today. I don't know. It just, you know, I'm just like, just red and black. I don't know. But I love this blazer and I don't wear it often enough.
Pretty.
So, okay. So isn't it pretty? It's a single button blazer from Ballet de Mode. I love it. I got some really good stuff from her. So, okay. So now let's talk about your resale journey. Because like, you know, I worked retail for decades and then I started doing like some different things. And I know, isn't it interesting to think about what do you do? Because some people start with like the main part, then they might be like, okay, I'm going to wear these pants. So, you know, they pick one key part, and hers is the shoes. I think that's cool. So did someone turn you on to doing resale? Were you like, was someone like, hey, you need to check out, like on Instagram, they do live sales. You need to check it out. Did a friend, a family member? How did you start reselling?
Yes. So, okay. So, it'd be 3 years in June. My mom passed away, and I was given a lot. Like I said, my mom shopped every day. It was so much stuff that was donated. When she passed, it was impossible for me to get it all. Me and my siblings. So I had to get her things that were left for me, and my house is just packed. So I'm like, my mind is full of commotion when it's just not organized. You know what I mean? Like, so my closet, you know, just trying to organize everything. It was just like, I gotta get it clean. I gotta get it right. You know, so I didn't know what to do about that. And it just so happened that, I don't know if you know them, but they're not reselling any longer. Honey Pumpkin Pie and the T-shirt drawer. I grew up.
Oh, the T-shirt drawer. I the second one. Yes, I know the second one.
I grew up with them. Me and Honey Pumpkin Pie were really, really close. She was in my wedding. Like, we're like cousins. So they were into the reselling, and they sent me an invite to come and watch. And I was hooked. I was like, oh my God, I found what I need to do because of our businesses. The trucking business. And then my husband, he has his credit business. My daughter, she's doing her real estate thing. I needed something for Michelle. You know, I needed something for Michelle, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I got on that live and was bidding and winning stuff, and I just had the time of my life. And I was like, this is it. This is another way I can sell my mom things, you know.
So then that clicked right then when you were seeing that. You're like, oh, that's what I can do.
And I was like, come on, y'all, we purging these closets.
So,
And
so,
to the kids,
so,
my husband.
so how did you start off? Did you just like have, you know, because some people, they'll have it just on their bed. They'll have it on their couch. They'll have it like some people go all out at the beginning. They get their sign, they get their racks, they get their steamer. They just do it all at once when they start. How did you start?
So after their live, it
Mm-hmm.
was maybe about a week after their live,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just, I was so excited about the live, and I just kept talking to my husband about the live, and I'm like, I think I can do it. I think this is for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, well, you know, you said you want a business for yourself. I think you should try it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I pretty much started with my closet, my children's closet,
Mm-hmm.
my husband's closet, my mom's stuff that she left.
Uh-huh.
And that's how I started. And I called Honey Pumpkin Pie and T-shirt Drawer and asked them, you know, to help me get started with this
Mm-hmm.
thing. And
Mm-hmm.
they helped me with promoting and helped me with
Mm-hmm.
doing my first live. And they helped me curate my rack. And I started literally, like, I didn't go buy anything but the racks. Like, that week, that after I talked to them that week, she was like, oh girl, you for real? I was like, yeah. I had my racks, I got mannequins, like I had money put up to start a business, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I already had
Also,
it
because girl, I've been
smart.
looking for. I'm very picky about my mannequins, so I haven't found one to put, you know, to put things on. So you're like, I ain't playing.
I'm not playing. I ordered everything from Amazon. It was here. It was here 2 days. I website,
Wow.
everything. Like I just said, let's go. If I'm gonna do this, let's go. You know, and I
Did
haven't
you
stopped.
hit any like bumps when you first started? Because you know
Yeah,
sometimes some people they'll like, you know, depending on like how many followers and what kind of promotion they do before. Some people start off running, you know, with a decent amount of people there, but some people like me, where are my 0 people? I'm
yeah,
like,
no, that was me
oh,
though.
last
That was
year.
me. Yeah, that was me for sure. I didn't, because I didn't take my personal page. I opened a brand new page, Instagram, a brand new page.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I started from 0, like literally 1.
Yep.
The
Me
Pumpkin
too.
Pie and
Mm-hmm.
T-shirt Drawer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and they just helped me. They helped me build it. And then I was doing a live, my first live on my own, and Barcode came to my live. Barcode came to my live, and she bought this blazer and this short set from me, and she inboxed me after that, DM me after that, and was telling me about her platform and stuff. And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, "You could come on over," like. And then I started selling on Barcode, and that's how I started building. You know.
So then, and it has it always been Trucker That Thrifts?
No,
Is it always,
Barcode gave me my name.
no
Barcode gave me
way.
my
So
name.
what was it before? What was it before?
I just called myself Mrs. Unlocked Treasures, my LLC.
Okay, so then she's like, you need a, because that's a niche. Like having that name makes you stand out. It makes
Exactly.
you stand out. So she knew. So you mentioned that you were a trucker, and she's like, you need to do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Because she would ask me to come
Wow.
live, and I'm like, I'm on the road. You know, I can't get on live. I'm on the road. And then when I come in there, she'd be like, we got a trucker in the room. You know, there's Mrs. Unlocked Treasure. She's a truck driver, you know, and she was like, the truck, this is the trucker that thrifts. She just kept saying that. And I was like, I am the trucker that thrifts. I'm gonna run with it. So I actually went and got my name trademarked, Trucker That Thrifts, and I paid that all
Oh.
to Barcode for that. Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's really wild because she's also part of my like my build up, you know, and I didn't come to her from her coming to my live. I came to her through MB Desert Nana.
Oh yeah.
She Mary Beth. She was like I'm trying to remember how I came across her, but her and D Stiletto Fashion, like Barcode and D Stiletto Fashion, those are the people that really like had a big influence. Those 3 people in me growing. And Mary Beth's like, you just got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. And so I went on, and I don't know if I even sold anything. I don't think I sold anything, but I I get more followers and more people coming to my live. And the second time, I think I sold one thing, and then it was gifted the barcode. And so hopefully she rocks it. I don't know if she rocked it, but then it started going. And so then I'm like, okay, then I have more people coming. But her platform is phenomenal for like, especially if you're just starting out, her platform is awesome. For getting your, but it gets really crazy with the bid ups and stuff. So then that's when I started the Let's Sparkle Marathon, because I'm like, I would love the sense of community and the whole village part of it, but I'm like, but people need deals too. So and she does purge too. She does purge, and so that may have been partially my inspiration for doing the Let's Sparkle Marathon. I'm like, let's try it. I'm gonna try it, see what's going on. And we started off at 5. Everything's 5 and under, and now we're 10 and under. But yeah, so it's like it's wild, because that's what I'm talking about. Big world, small world. It's a village.
Yes.
So it's a trip that she was like instrumental for both of us.
Yeah.
That's a trip. It's like, what?
I appreciate her. Yeah, I appreciate her.
She is for that for so many people. And it's just like, I haven't been able to, like, my schedule's changing, so I'm gonna hopefully like be in the hive and stuff, once I've like everything's cleared up. But okay, so you started doing your lives, it was picking up, barcode, all that stuff. I want to talk about your merch, because that's what I'm talking about, when I'm just like, she is somebody that needs to be interviewed, because she's taken her things to another level. There are other people that are doing merch, but I'm just like, I really, really dig the merch that you're out there selling. So I'm like, let's talk about that. When did you decide? Because I don't think maybe it's been longer and I didn't realize it, but it seems fairly new that you were doing the merch, right? That you're doing the merch?
Yeah, so I originally started June 6th, my whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I gotta do something else. I gotta do something else. And I actually learned it from someone else who I'm not naming. Who was another female trucker. On how to, and so this is the thing. My husband always says, if you're gonna be on the internet, there needs to be a reason. Like, you need to have a reason to be on the internet.
Just,
you know what I mean? And
not mindlessly scrolling.
Like, there has to be a reason. My reason is, if I can do it, you can do it. I tell everybody that all the time in my posts. Every single time I post. If I can do it, you can. My merch came about because I wanted to give something of me, more of me, because you're giving yourself when you sell the clothes, right? But on a personal level,
they're not. It's not a brand it's not like a Napone or any of that. It's Michelle. Right. It's your brand, your branding that's you attributed just to you, especially since you have a trademark, which is very smart.
Right. Thank you. And so I reached out to Golden Hippie, and I ran across her on Instagram. I reached out to her because I wanted to originally come out with some a brooch, because I wear a lot of blazers. And I couldn't, I'm not ready for that brooch yet. Is what I've come to find out. So Golden Hippie she's so phenomenal. She's so awesome. We were talking, and she gave me like this consultation, and we came up with the keychain theory. And I was like, oh man, that's so perfect. Like, they're gonna have the key to my heart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a trucker. I use keys. I want to show them my safety vest. So that's how I came up with the keychain, and then the totes, because I go thrifting while I'm on the truck. I go and take showers, so I need a bag to carry my items in. So I was like, that would be so cute. That would be so cute. Yeah. And then I came out with wanted to do t-shirts. Well, that kind of fell through, but I still wear my own t-shirts. So instead of doing t-shirts, I just decided, actually, the day before yesterday, I finally found someone that's willing to do my tumblers for me. So these are
Okay.
next, and I'll be having these. So the
You know
thing
what?
about it
Now,
is,
those, oh my God, those are like, you need to do like a raffle, not, they call it a waffle, but you need to do something with like a bundle of your merch, or
so this is the thing.
do it like a thing, do a thing like the best idea for like either merchandising or whoever has the best idea, and tell them which one you're going with, and then they can like, you get this merch and then help me market. We'll market each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Girl, there's so much
absolutely,
potential with that. There's so much potential with that.
absolutely. And so my thought process is, because guess what? I haven't sold any merch. I haven't sold not one piece of merch. I give it
No.
away. Yeah, that was really hard for
Oh,
me. That was really hard for me because I spent a lot of money on my
yeah.
merch, right? But for me, money, I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I got it like that. No, not at all. But that comes and goes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm a brand. So I'm
Mm.
like, God, what was the purpose of me like investing into this merch and I'm not selling it? I'm not moving it. I advertise it every day, but I'm
Girl,
not
you don't
moving
go 2
it.
years without making a profit with certain things. It's only the beginning.
So
It's only the beginning.
absolutely. And so I came out with the merch in December, because that was your original question.
Hmm.
December, just after Christmas.
Okay.
And I decided, no, Michelle, you didn't get this merch to sell it. You gave it to market.
Yeah.
You gave it to give it away. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
anytime I get someone that orders over a certain amount, $50 or more with me, I send them the bag and the keychain. You know what I mean?
You guys
On my
hear
live.
that? You guys hear that? She got a live today. She got a live today. After she get off here,
Yep.
get your free merch. Go on and spend $50. Get your free merch.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. And I also do the, the fun games or whatnot
Uh-huh.
during the lives. And I decided I'm not going to give away someone else's wallet or someone else's purse. I'm going to give my merch away. So
That is
that's
so
all I'm
smart.
doing
Girl,
right
you
now.
give me
That's all I'm doing
ideas.
right
You
now.
give me ideas. Ah!
Yeah, that's all I'm doing is giving it away. So you can always get free merch. Just come and participate.
Yes,
Come and
that is
participate.
great. Because people love, she's literally, honey love, she is literally, that's why we're doing 45 minutes, which is going by too fast. I'm like, no. Yes, a smart move. After she gets off with me, it's going to be like 15 minutes because we're doing 45 minutes. She's getting on at, so we're
I'm
ending,
good. So
what
we
is the
can do it
Eastern?
up until 2:25 because I'm good.
2:20.
I'm good.
5. Okay. 2:25, which is 11:25. Okay. Yay. Okay. We got more time. Wow. Because I was like, no, because we haven't done the question and answer part. I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So she's doing the live. She's getting off. We got another like, what? 11 minutes. We got another 11 minutes. Oh my God. Okay. So, yeah, she's such a boss. She is such a boss.
Thank
See, that's what
you.
so because when I was seeing that, I was seeing like, I'm like, damn, she already got a merch. She is not playing. So you know what? Thank you so much, honey love. Like I really, really love this. And when you're talking about something for yourself, this is part of when I was thinking about because I'm a musician. And I used to teach music and movement classes, and so I play various instruments. And so I used to go in and teach preschoolers. Okay, and then with COVID here, my immune system is not so hot. That's probably why it's taking me longer to heal, but it's not so hot. So like I would get sick constantly, and when COVID hit, I just couldn't do it. And it's like my best friends were like, "Girl, quit playing. You need to stop teaching," because they're like, "You can't do that. You can't do
Yeah,
it because
I'm
if
realizing.
it's." So I stopped doing it, and then that's when we got to for us it's been about 2.5 years, but I was like, I needed, because I work so much and I do live so much and all that stuff. And I'm like, I need something that's just like, it's almost like, because I love the idea of like duos and doing them where it's like you get to talk to somebody and do that. And I'm like, I want to learn about these people because I think that I see these wonderful, amazing women that look like me, that look like somebody I know, that look like my family, that look like my best friends, that look like my sisters, all of that, doing these amazing things. And people need to learn more about them. So I'm like, maybe I should do that. Let's just sit down, have a conversation, having a conversation and stuff. And it was going to be conversations with Kat first, but then I'm like, you got to put StrayKatStyle in there because that's
Oh yeah,
my brand.
yeah,
So you got to do that.
yeah,
And you know, girl, but I want to say before I do this next part, people love tumblers. So it's
yeah.
like tumblers are like, oh my God. Oh
So
my
I
God,
came
you
up
know.
with the Tumblr idea. So really quick, the
Mm-hmm.
Tumblr idea. So it says on here, if I can do it, you can do it, right? And
Yes.
my logo.
Yes.
Then on the back of here, you scan this, you can go to my
Gotta
website.
have that. Gotta have that.
And so I was walking out of Michael's, and there was a young lady
Uh-huh.
that's me, and she was like, I would like to
Uh-huh.
make you a Tumblr. You know, she saw my shirt and my
Really?
coat that I
Uh-huh.
was wearing. I wear my own brand out,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And
Mm-hmm.
so she made this for me for free. But my aunt is the one that's gonna actually do my tumblers for me. And
Okay.
that idea came about because um I actually just made 80 days sober, and I drink a lot of coffee. And
Oh,
so
congratulations.
thank you, thank you. I did a lot of heavy drinking when my mom died. So yeah, so I'm really excited and proud of myself for that. So I was like,
Yeah.
what would be, you know, tumblers? Let's do it. You know, I drink coffee,
Yeah.
it's part of me, you know. So yep.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so people have been asking, they haven't, like, they've asked some questions and then they've been commenting. Guys, this is your opportunity. Let's do it like we'll keep talking, but if you guys have questions, you have questions for Michelle, this is your opportunity to ask questions. Because, you know, we've learned about how she came about with her, like some of her journey, how she's like incorporated, how she was like doing trucking, and then she started like to do, because with her mom passing, and how she became a reseller, and then how her reseller journey, how she popped on, and and now we've moved into her merch. But there's probably more questions that you have for her. Oh, I should ask you. I'm going to ask you a question. So, do you have somebody that's like your spirit animal that comes when it comes to fashion? Do you have somebody that you're like, oh my God, you like see what they wear and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, that stuff is like, they dress like fire, and you were inspired by them? Is there anyone that you have that's like that for you?
Okay. It's so many. I can't really just point one person out. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because I get inspiration from everybody. Honestly, if I see something I like, I'm just gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, if I see something, it could be somebody, you know, I see on the street. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there's not one person really in particular.
Mhm.
Um, I love the style Fantasia. I love her style. I think she's so dope.
Oh, yes,
I
yes.
love
Hmm.
Fantasia style. Again, we go back to Prince. I still vibe with Prince. But I think for the most part, I try to do my own thing. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like,
Hmm.
and I go through phases where I switch it up, you
Yeah.
know. So right now it's about the blazers and the glasses and the, you know, I did
I know,
have
girl, you be rocking them.
options.
You be rocking them. I'm like, you got your hair up in a bun, you got your glasses. I'm just like, dang, it looks so cute. And you know, and I know you got them from Amity, because my favorite ones are
Yes, yes,
Amity's Tima. That's where I get mine too. She's got fly sunglasses and
yes.
stuff. Now,
She's
I want. Oh yeah, J
exalted
Lo,
eyewear. She's exalted eyewear
exalted eyewear.
for her
Yes.
eyewear for
But
her frames.
so when she comes on, I don't know. When she does her live, she does Amity, but then
Yes,
she talks about Exalted. So it's like, you know, you guys can find her
yes.
either way. But somebody did ask a question. Panache underscore ALB, she asked, do you thrift while trucking in different cities? That's a question I wanted to ask you. So yeah, do you do that while you're traveling?
So yes, and a lot of my reels that I have on my page are done in different cities. Um,
Do you have a favorite city to thrift?
Chicago has been wonderful to me. Chicago,
Really?
yeah, Chicago has been great.
I could
I
imagine that.
love
I could imagine that.
Chicago. Yeah, that's a cool place to thrift in. Um, yeah, Chicago, I think probably has been my most favorite of them
Mm-hmm.
all so far. But yes, I thrifted in Miami, Florida, of course, home, Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
California. Yeah, I thrift all over. Thrift all over. Everywhere I go, I get a chance to stop. Indianapolis. Um,
So do you have like a wanderer spirit? Like, are you, cause like we road schooled and traveled for a couple of years, in a GMC motorhome with our kiddos.
oh,
And
okay.
like, that's my kind of like jam. I like to do that. I like to find new places like with museums and libraries. I dig checking out libraries in different cities and things like that. And, I thrifted while we were traveling too. Um, do you have a wanderer spirit? Like, does trucking like fit into that? Or was it just like a professional thing, where you're like, where you're just like, okay, well, I'm going, I'm traveling because that's just my profession, or do you like to check out different places?
I'd love to check out different places. I love it. That's part of my career for sure. That's part of me trucking. That was one of the main reasons why I got into trucking, is because I wanted to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to travel and get paid. So, like, what better way to do
You're
it,
like, hello.
What better way to do
It's
it?
like flight attendant. Can I be a flight attendant? I'm a trucker. There's a few
Oh,
professions where it's like
oh yeah.
you get to like
Oh,
check out different places, and there's something like some people like to be on the ground.
oh yeah.
There on the ground,
Oh,
because you deal with people as you want to. Flight
yeah.
attendant, you got to deal with people, so it's just like it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool because the Stray Cat style that has to deal with me straying and going to different decades, so that kind of ties into
Okay.
mine. So so let's talk about, because I don't see any other questions that have come through. Let's talk about like what you see as a vision for your like business. Like, do you have like a business practice that you want to like emulate more, or what is your vision for like for trucker that thrifts? Like, what is your down the road kind of thing?
Down the road type of thing. So I really would like to have like a brick and mortar boutique,
Mm-hmm.
but more like a she shed type of
Oh,
situation.
okay.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that eventually. But of course that's like a couple of years down the road.
Okay.
Um, there are a couple of stores out here that I've been checking out where I could place like a couple of racks in.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about doing that.
Okay.
Just growing. You know, I really don't, honestly, it's hard. It'd be hard for me to do these lives. It'd be so hard for me to do these lives. I don't know if it's just that I'm not really, I like being on the internet, but then it's like, you know what I mean? So, um, I, I don't know. It's hard for me to do these lives.
Uh, well, you do great with them, so it doesn't show. It doesn't show. And, sometimes it's like you can manifest the being
Yeah.
comfortable and all of that. You can manifest
I
that.
have
You
to
just keep
literally
going.
myself, and
Hmm.
I don't know if it's just because I've been doing it now for, like I said, I like change. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So, and when something kind of gets kind of like the same,
Hmm.
you know, I need something to change about it.
Well,
So I
you
don't
rolled
know.
into merch. There's some people like Carol. She repeats. She's like, she's doing like she has people modeling her stuff. There's just
Yeah.
different things that people come up with really, really good ideas. Do you
Oh
have
yeah.
like a best business practice that you like? A best business practice that you can say like it's somebody that's just kind of like starting in the game, like a best business practice that you can tell them about that you think that could be beneficial.
Take your time.
Hmm.
Don't rush
Hmm.
anything.
Hmm.
Um, and keep going. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Try to stay as organized as you can.
Hmm.
Um, because things won't fall by the wayside so quickly. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time with it. Don't feel rushed because other people got websites and other people are doing this and doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta rush. It's gonna all come
Yeah.
together. You know what I
Yeah, make
mean?
it personal, what they're comfortable with, and go at your own pace.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Because I tend to do too much. I do too much. I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. It's my personality. I'm like, I'm at 100. I can't be at 20. I got to be at 100. I don't know. I'm just like, y'all little, run me back in, run me back in, run me back in,
Run
run me back in. I need it. People are just like, Cat, mellow out. You just had surgery. Mellow out.
Chill out. Chill out.
Organization is huge. Oh, okay. So our time is up. Like this is literally 11:20 right now, and so I don't want to keep because I know you have your live,
I have 5
guys.
more minutes.
You need to go.
If you guys have
I'm
any more
sorry.
questions, I have 5 more minutes.
Okay, she can do 5 more minutes. Does anyone have any more questions for her? Any more questions for the lovely Michelle and her pink glasses?
Do this.
I love it. Everyone's saying, you know, that, you know, they're agreeing with the organization and then your inspiring story and how you came into, you know, that I'm sure that they've really enjoyed learning about you because, you know, you do have a very interesting story and everybody's like life story is so like, it's so individual for them. So it's not, you know, this whole journey is like not a one size fits all. Everybody fits in the same box. Cause baby, I am an octagon. I'm like, oh no, I'm like all different sides. So it's just like, oh, thank you for the follow. So it's like you can't be in a box.
Yeah.
You know, your shape might be them sunglasses. Cause the girl, super
I love
fly.
my shades. I love them. I want every color. Every color.
Yeah, I know you got green. I know you got black. I know you got the same ones I have.
I've been
You
trying
have
to get
green?
green from
Are they
Amazon.
yellow?
I have white, black, red, pink, blue. I don't have green. I
You
need
got every color
orange,
but green. Why I think you got green on some? They might have been
purple,
Amber wearing some green.
lavender. I need all the colors. I need all.
Oh, so okay. So all right. So guys, I don't see any more questions. I don't see any more questions. Okay, so you have the live that is happening when we get off here. And then you guys, this video, like I have my previous 2 interviews, they are up on YouTube. They are still in my feed, but they are on YouTube. So, you know, if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. So then YouTube might offer you some freedom if you like download it or whatever, you can watch it. Okay, so you have the live. You have the live that's coming up. What else do you have coming up? Do you have anything else coming up this week or this month that you want to tell them about?
I'm about to get on the truck tonight.
Oh, yeah. Show me that. That's why you're like, I'm doing a live, then I'm leaving. That's how we figured out to do it today. Yes. Or do you have do you want to share where you're going to be rolling?
Yes. So I'm right now we're on the USPS route. We'll be rolling from South Carolina up to Illinois, back and forth, just back and forth.
Are you going to be going through Chicago? Chicago.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I will.
You know, just a quick story. I went to visit my best friend from high school in Chicago, and I had like this layover. Like it took me days to get there, and I went and saw Oprah, and then I was girl. I'm allergic to onions, so they had no food I could eat in the airport that was left because everybody snowed in, and then so I hadn't eaten in like 2-3 days. Like I had water, and they like the airport was having major issues. And then I got there and I went straight to Oprah. Oprah grabbed my hand. She said, "Baby, are you okay?" Because I was like so out of it. Somebody gave me a piece of candy, and I was like, Wow. And then I went and made a Mexican place. But my main thing is that there was this place I went to that was like 4 levels, and it had musicians playing like they have them playing all on every level. I tell you, the music scene in Chicago, holy cow, is it amazing? It's so amazing. Somebody did ask a question. Okay, Panache asked another question. She said, do you drive 18-wheeler or box truck?
18-wheeler, baby.
That's what I was about to answer for you, but I'm like, she drive the big one guns. She drive the big guns because it looks like somebody is trying to get a Kita girl's closet. Keisha, she was saying that that her husband's trying to get her a CDL.
So I say go for it. Don't expect much in your first year because trucking industry has changed a whole lot. Even since I've been driving. But I say it's always worth the time to get your CDL. Always. Even if it's class B. Having a CDL changes a lot of things in your life.
Yeah. And you can go that's a commercial driver's license, right? Is that what that is? Commercial?
Yes.
Commercial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Amity, you missed it, girl. We were talking about you. Michelle had every color in those shades, but I thought she had green. She said, no, I don't have green, so she needs green. Uh-oh, she hit the button. She must have went to comment. But it was time for her to get off anyway. It was time for her to get off anyway. Guys, she may pop back in, but I want to say a huge thank you to Michelle. Here she comes. She's coming back because I want to say thank you in person. I want to say thank you in person. Thank you. It's funny, girl. I was like, I'm like, she probably went to comment.
I did.
It's like, where'd you go? Because I just wanted to, you know, I did a post about a post and reel about being grateful and thankful, and I'm really grateful. I'm really thankful that you like actually took the time to sit down with me. I know you have other things that are going on. I'm really honored that you're in my episode number 3, baby, and I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on the sobriety. Congratulations on your career. Congratulations on your merch. Just all the way around. Really inspiring, and you are a firecracker. And I knew it was a good decision that I brought you in this roster, and I really am thankful.
Well,
and so
for having me, I really appreciated that, and I'm honored, and I had a good time. Thank you so much.
So now we're like in person. You know, you probably saw me, but now we got to talk. We got to talk directly, so it was great. Okay, guys, so I am going to save this live. Eventually, I'm probably going to remove, once I get my YouTube really dialed in, I'm probably going to remove them quickly. But I'm going to, once it loads up and is in my archives, I'm going to add it to YouTube. So you can go on YouTube and you can catch my interview with my thrift shift, Felicia, and the Fit by Brittany. You can catch those. Those are on there right now. And then Michelle's will be added up either later today or tomorrow. But you can watch the replay. You can't watch a replay. Okay, girl, much love. I've been doing half hearts because I can't do a full heart with the wrist. So I've been doing half hearts. So if you see me doing half heart, it's like this. Goose lips, girl. I know, y'all coming on. She got to get off. She's doing her live right now. So she's got to go. So she's going to do her live. Guys, she's having a promo. She gives you free merch if you spend $50. If you spend $50 with her, you get free merch.
Yeah.
Get up her live.
And today I have a special
get off right now.
$15 and under, free shipping if you purchase 3 items. Today.
You guys, you gotta go do that. You guys, the replay is going to be up. You guys show her some love and watch the replay. Show me some love and watch the replay. If you do, I am starting a sponsorship program. So if you do want to sponsor Conversations with StrayKatStyle, just hit me up in the DMs. And what I'll do is when I put it on YouTube, at the end of the video, I'm going to add a special thank you to people that are supporting me. So I would love that if you guys are interested in doing that. It's like $5 or $10, something like that, a month. So if you are interested in doing that, please support your girl. Yes. All right, my loves. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Much for your live. I'm gonna be invoicing, but I'm gonna put you on while I'm invoicing so I can show some love. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, my dear. Mwah. Bye. Have heart. See you guys soon. Bye bye.